The El Nino and La Nina southern oscillation cycles are weather patterns that affect the global climate and food production. To begin, I will explain how the ocean circulates under normal conditions and the differences that occur during an El Nino and La Nina cycle. The trade winds are formed through the rising of warm water at the equator, which is then drawn to lower density regions at 30 degrees north and south of the equator, where the air is cooled and sinks back to the surface. The Earth's rotation also causes the air to move to the west in a phenomenon referred to as the Coriolis effect. Under normal conditions, the warm surface water is pushed west by the trade winds. When the warm water off the coast of South America is displaced, it pulls up cold water from the deep ocean, creating a nutrient-rich upwelling zone. Sometimes the trade winds are exceptionally strong, causing more cold water to be brought to the surface. This is referred to as a La Nina event. The colder temperatures off the coast of South America forces the polar jet stream north. This leads to droughts and warm winters in the southern United States and wet summers and cold winters in the northern United States. Sometimes the trade winds weaken, and the warm surface water stays by the coast of South America. Since it is no longer being displaced, water from the deep ocean is not being pulled up to replace it, causing the cold, nutrient-rich water that is excellent for fishing to disappear for an extended period of time. This can impact those that depend on the resource of the water for food. When the surface water is warmer than usual, it pulls the polar jet stream southward. This causes wet summers in the southern United States and drier summers and warmer winters in the north. Both El Nino and La Nina events have impacts on the availability of food. From decreased productivity of fisheries to changes in the availability of water, the effects of southern oscillation cycles can be felt throughout the food industry. An aspect that the food industry was worrying about is the lack of a regular schedule for these events. They can last anywhere from a few months to a year. On top of that, the cycles occur roughly every 2 to 7 years. These cycles have a very noticeable impact on global temperatures, and this can be seen going back for decades. Periods of very high temperatures are often observed during an El Nino event, while periods of colder than normal temperatures are seen during La Nina events. The effects of El Nino and La Nina have been felt in many ways throughout our lives, and its effects are far-reaching. Additionally, as climate change continues to evolve, the swings between El Nino and La Nina continue to grow more extreme, forecasting a more unpredictable future for our planet.